Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Get ready for Red Sox baseball. Next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come into play at 317, 24 home runs and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Luke Voigt waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he could really hurt you.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Urshela is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now at the plate, here is J.D. Martinez. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The windup and the 0-1.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Pitch on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Rafael Devers. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Rafael Devers.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated
All right,
hitter.
here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1-0 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it. Another one sent foul.
Now another 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Now the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Struck out in his first at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Frazier is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-1. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Luke Voigt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The set and the 1-1. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He set the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. So into the box is Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Kluber's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vasquez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run. But at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. From the stretch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Next to stand in is Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2.
Shortstop, Vander.
Digging in next, Xander Bogaerts. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 1-0. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 2-0 on the way. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So next to hit is Gio Urshela. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And as you can see there, the Yankees are currently right there on top of the AL in that category. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way. Kluber sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now
so you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in once again is Rafael Devers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Next to hit, Brian Goodwin, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Martinez over at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tip back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Uh-oh, he missed it. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
High bouncer toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Aaron Judge, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone into the monster seats. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 25 for him on the year, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. To the plate now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting him get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Comes the 1-2 from Sale.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning.
The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 New York.
At Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and
Leading
that'll
off
bring up
for the
outfielder
Red Sox,
Hunter Renfroe.
the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Torres has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Now a curveball misses inside. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Count even at 2-2. Renfroe aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Swing and a line drive, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it 4-1. Marcus Walden
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball four.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Frazier brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, the second baseman.
And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So the next to bat will be J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again. Aaron Judge lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Luke Voit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Riding in for Boston, Brian Goodwin. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman, Bobby.
Next up is Bobby Dalbec. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Hansel Robles.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0 now. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now
the hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there.
Now
you would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Clint Frazier. As he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1. The tag, and he is out. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front. 4-1. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The New York Yankees, number 53, Zach Britton.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Marwin Gonzalez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Britton pauses. 1-0 on its way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Grounded to the right. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that is off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. To short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on the ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to the plate, here is J.D. Martinez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Popped him up. Voit is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 4-2. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He can't make a play on it as this falls for another leadoff hit.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's flared down the right field line. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Ryan Stanek comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He swings and grounds it to short. Gonzalez for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch home, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail it by 2.
Attention, please. Now,
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Rafael Devers. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Rafael Devers is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Good win.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here now the 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this one bounds around against the wall.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next up, Christian Vasquez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Goodwin stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Corey Kluber pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.